Hello everyone, Jedi Styles here, and today I am back with another pile of TTMs. These are all I have. I haven't gotten any. I didn't get any more in today, so this is all I have for now. So let's go ahead and get right into this, so it doesn't take too long. All right, the first one is a return to sender. It is coming back from Mr. Rick Russell. It says return to sender refused, and it looks like he vehemently refused it, scratching out his address and return to sender. However, I guess I feel a little lucky because I did notice that it's been a while since he signed for anybody, return to sender. He was using other people's envelopes to send their stuff back unsigned, but at least this is all he did to mine. He sent my envelope back unused, which is kind of him. But it looks like Mr. Rick Russell is done signing. So, too bad, but thank you, Mr. Rick Russell, for anyways. And so, return to sender. He did return it back to me in 15 days. So, sorry about that. All right, the next ones are all successes. The next one's coming out of St. Pete, Tampa. It's a 2-2 success. It came back in 10 days. It was free, and it is from Mr. NCAA basketball announcer himself, Mr. Dick Vitale, and he was so kind to not sign it on the front where you probably couldn't see it that well, so he decided to turn it over on the back and sign both of them on the back. Class act, Mr. Vitale, class act. I really appreciate that. That is super. So thank you very much for that. That one's a little smudged, but they both are a little bit, but that is okay. Alright, next one. Charlotte, North Carolina. You already know this is probably what it is, or what sport at least. This was a 2-2 success, free in 24 days. And it is coming back from Mr. Tony Glover. Of course, the other card I have already sent off to my buddy, as usual. And he did write me and said his favorite moment was my first cup win at Bristol in 1990. Thank you, Tony Glover. Appreciate that, Mr. Glover. That will go nicely with my other NASCAR drivers. Next one's coming from Metroplex, Michigan. It is a 1-of-1 success, free in 54 days. And this one is coming back from present day player Zach Wierenski. I sent this. I noticed one other person or two other people did it also. They sent to they put in care of, and I think it's his wife. It might be his mother, but either way, it was in care of his wife or his mother. And I don't know if she makes him sign the cards, but she holds on to them and she gets it to him. I don't know, one way or another, but I'm happy to have this. So thank you, Mr. Wierenski. I always like getting present day players. That's awesome. That's a nice card, nice signature. So thank you very much. I probably butchered that last name, but man, some hockey players, some of their names are just whew. All right, next one, Santa Ana, California. A 1-of-1 success, free. It only took 6 days, so all the way from Virginia all the way to California and back again, 6 days. Amazing. And it is Mr. Charlie Huff on his rookie card. Excuse me. So beautifully done. Thank you, Mr. Huff. I don't think any of the other two people signed, but that's okay. I wanted his rookie signed, and I did. So I thank you for that, Mr. Huff. That is beautifully done. I appreciate that. I did get him one time before, but I recently came into having this card right here, so I said, why not? Let's get it signed. And he graciously signed it. All right, next one coming from San Antonio, Texas. A 1-of-1 success. It was free in 44 days. And it is present-day coach, Mr. Greg Popovich. As you can see, he signed that nicely across the front in black there. This is his 2012-13 Hoops card. Thank you, Mr. Popovich. Probably one of the better coaches that the leagues have seen. Had some great teams there with David Robinson. And why can't I think of his name? Holy cow. Oh, my God, I can't think of his name. The other center that they had after David Robinson. They played together for a little bit, but then Robinson retired. Wow. Anyways, I can't think of it. Anyways, next one is coming from Greensboro, North Carolina. 2-2 success, free in 87 days, and it is another NASCAR driver, and the other one's already been sent out. And this is from Crew Chief Mike Beam. And there you see that card, and he signed it nicely. And I'll just go ahead and set that up right next to the other one. All right, Boise, Idaho. 101 success, free in 26 days. One of my 1965 Topps cards. One of many 1965 Topps cards I've gotten signed from, and this one is coming from Tommy Sisk. Beautiful card. All right. Next one. North Texas, Dallas, Texas. 101 success, free in 12 days with the letter signed. Mr. Bob Brunig. On this was this 81. On this 80 Topps card, he signed it nicely across the center there. Long-time Dallas player. Linebacker. Love these older football cards signed. Let's go ahead and put that over there. I think you guys can see it still. There we go. And he did sign a letter. He said his favorite moment was, he says, I have at least 3. First time in the Pro Bowl, first time in the Super Bowl, and making the team as a rookie. He said, thanks, Christopher. Best wishes. Bob Brunig, Cowboys, number 53. Appreciate that, Mr. Brunig. Next one is coming also from North Texas, Dallas, Texas. Actually, I got these both back on the same day. This was a 101 success. It did cost $5. It took 11 days. And it is coming back from one person I've sent off to before, Mr. Eddie Robinson. I had this card. Chad had given it to me from, Cool Plastics. I had not got this one signed, so I decided to go ahead and do it. I think it's really cool on this red back. Awesome card. And he also signed this, which, I never expect these to get signed. These are I just keep these in there. I cut them up. These are actually the little inserts that they put in 24 packs of, Mountain Dews, Pepsis, whatever, and it's the divider. And I just take them, I cut them up, and they're not thick, but they're not skinny either, and they do the job of keeping the cards nice and secure. And once in a while, they sign them. And he says, and he answered my questions on here from my letter. He says, best player I ever played with was Joe DiMaggio. So that's pretty awesome that he put that, Eddie Robinson. So very cool. And we'll stick him right there, Mr. Huff. All right, and a third straight one from North Texas, Dallas, Texas. A 101 success. It was free in 20 days. And this one is coming from, this was another NASCAR card, I think, which I already sent off to my buddy. I only had one, and he likes it more than I do, so I go ahead and sent it to him. But he did sign this also, so I think I cannot remember for the life of me what that says. Well, I'll have to come back to that one later and see if I can remember what that one was. But he signed that and the card, which I already sent off to my buddy. All right, Columbus, Ohio, 101 success, free in 26 days. Another 1965 Topps card, signed by Frank Bork. And there you go, he signed it in the nice ballpoint pen. So thank you, Mr. Bork. I'll put you right next to your brother pirate there. All right, 2 more. Coming from Westchester, New York, a 101 success. It was free in 34 days. My third card today, that is from a coach or player that is active, and this is the coach right now of the New York Knicks, Mr. Tom Thibodeau. He's done some amazing things in his career, especially with the Bulls and now with the Knicks. He has completely turned the Knicks around into a contender team. He's done a fabulous job there. I am not a Knicks fan, but I give props to where props go, and he has done a great job with the Knicks this year. I will admit that. So there's that. And and he did write me back. He did say his favorite moment was winning an NBA championship with the Boston Celtics in 2008. So you can see he has had success with many teams, and now he's doing it again with the Knicks. And this one right here, awesome return. As you see, it came in this large envelope. Let's see if I and it came back from, if some of you might recognize, Mine Oh Mine. And some say this is ghosted. I do not know. I wanted to get some for myself to see, and of course I can't tell, but at least I have it. It is coming from Lake Mary, Florida. It is a 202 success. It was free in 48 days. Very nice to send it back in their own envelope. They did not use my SASE. They sent it back to me unused. In this, it came back with their own little support system here for the cards. And they're coming back from Mr. Hall of Famer, Big Daddy himself, Mr. Shaquille O'Neal. So, some say it's ghosted, some say it's not. I am unsure myself, but either way, pretty cool to have it one way or the other. So there you go, Mr. Shaquille O'Neal. He signed his LSU 94 Classic card, 93 Classic card for sport. And is this a 94-95? Yes, it is a 94-95 collector's choice. So thank you, Mr. Shaquille O'Neal, for those. And that is my TTMs for the last 2 weeks or so. Appreciate you watching. If anyone would like any of these addresses, just hit me up and I will let you know what it is. I still can't think of what that one is back there. It looks like Jackie Moore, but I don't think that's the right one. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Take it easy.